Alright everyone, it's time to rock and roll. It is time for more colony survival, and I'm standing here on the far end of our kingdom because I've made some changes here. It's been a couple of days and I did actually read all of your comments, and I think you guys might have had a fair point when it comes to the poisonous guards and the slinger guards and so on and so on. So what I have done, let me get all the way nice and down here, is I've walled this off. I've got 3 poison guards here, then absolutely nothing until we get to about here. Then here we have another 3, which might result in another batch of them, so to say, getting infected. And then we have another 3 here. And here I also have an army of the slinger guards. Now, then on this side, I'm still building. It's still a work in progress because we have more slinger guards on this side for the weaker ones. And here I'm going to start mixing the slinger guards with the arrow guys. Why are we pathfinding the other direction again? Was that because I was standing there for a moment? Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm also going to be putting in a roof, and these are all the crossbow guards that still need to get fixed, but we haven't done so just yet. So there's still a little bit of work in progress to go. Let me have a look. Do I have, and I need to be faster with my inventory for this. Hand cannon and up. Over to the other side. Did I get a hand cannon? Of course I didn't. Alright, where is it? There, I just need the 1, please. And I need some hand cannon ammo. There is no way I'm going to be able to get them out of the way soon. Well, I mean the Juggernaut, the OD Juggernaut, this one, that one we can handle. 1 more, or can I? There we go. Him I could just punch. The hand cannon though is really slow. Okay, that one not so much a problem. This one though, he's going to take a shot or 2 more than everybody else did, and also more than that. All right, I'll leave him for the day guards to deal with on that side. Then, what else? I have a stairway walking all the way from here, now going directly up there, so they can come here, they can pick up their food. Tools, I don't think they have any tools that they need, but they can now walk their way all the way nicely up here, and they can go on duty. And the roof here seems to be pretty much finished. That was not the smartest move to shoot in the floor, but okay. I'm going to go and grab not a whole lot of lights because we don't have any more lights. Okay, the ceiling height here is fixed though. At the end, it's not entirely ready yet. And let's get ourselves a few more of these. 5 on either side. Can I jump that still? Yes, we can. All right, flip you around. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Leaves me 1 to spare. That is okay. All of that now goes back in my pockets, and we can deal with that later. Now here, this is what I need to take out. Good. I did fix up the rest of that. Yeah, so I can remove all of this now. Alright, so with the ceiling now nicely fixed here, and with the ceiling light, there we go. Look at them. They're coming around the corner. They're not making it far. So this army of guards is definitely doing a good juggle. And look at that, we still have 15,000, nearly 16,000 crossbow bolts, 8,000 of the copper arrows. So we're good. We've got 10,000 sling bullets, but we still have 30 poison darts. We didn't run out yet like we did in the last couple of nights. It does look like they're doing a little bit more damage over time now, which is exactly what we were after. Look at that. This guy's nearly at half health. I do think, though, that we do need to thin the herd a little bit more, and we're going to need a few more. Now, if I remember well, but it's been a couple of days, I believe that the poison darts are made with hemp fiber as well at the alchemist bench. And that is a problem because we had a textile crisis, and we fixed some of that, but we still have only 2 hemp fiber. We've got 10,000 hemp, flax more than enough, and 764 linen. So what we might need to do is we might need to fix our tailors and have them a little bit more balanced once there's over 500 linen that everybody focuses on hemp fiber. Hopefully that way we can get that balanced and in order. All right, so we're here in the tailor's workshop. So all of these guys are non-stop focusing on hemp fiber. It takes nearly a minute. takes 14 hemp versus the linen, which is 29 seconds. So it's half the time and takes half the flax. So in order for it to be in balance, I need this double versus this one single, which is about the case that we have now. Then the other thing that we're going to do is I'm going to create a group number 2 where I'm going to put this on, let's say 500. And then after that, we're going to go to infinite hemp fiber. And that is where I'm going to be putting all of these ones on. Just to get the extra support there. And then these guys just stay on permanent linen production. So we've got that little bit of a booster coming in. Let's have a look. Do we still have any other tailors on this side? No, we took all of them out already. Okay, then let's have a look that we get from you. Yeah, you're going to be making a few more of them. Add that up to an additional 5 because I do want a few more. All right, and the next thing that we're stuck on for our development is actually the luxury chests. The metal lathe is one of the first ones that we want to go for once we've got the blast furnace, but for that we need one more luxury chest. Luxury chest is made with luxury garments. And the luxury garments is here, and that is made with hemp fiber. And that is exactly the problem that we're currently having because we're consistently running out. Okay, so I quickly hopped on over here to the marshes. Now, here in the marshes, we have a fair bit of land. We're just not using it at the moment. So what I think we're going to be doing is, and they can get up here, right? Yes, they can. I'm going to go and put a job block. Let's make that a few of them. We can get some extra beds coming in. That's not the problem at all. And then let's go to the edge of our kingdom and dig out up until the top of the level. So we're going to go from here, and I need to just place a block in order to make this work. Then we say construction digger area from you. Now we have a massive area that we can dig. And since that is the case, we might as well utilize it. There we go. Just like that. Now it's going to take out majority of the trees. It might leave a little bit on the top hanging, but that is fine. Once that is done, we can actually look at filling in this water part again and turn that into active a part of our base so we can have some more hemp fiber growing because we're going to need it. All right, so with that said, there's one thing I do want to do manual, and that is take you out again, because if I don't do that, we'll end up with different problems. Then let's head inside here, because that's the other problem that we have. We would like to hire more people, but we have no more beds for them to sleep in. So it's an always returning issue. Well aware of that. And maybe it is just time that we dig it out properly then this time. All right, so made it nice and cozy here. They're all going to be sleeping together until we're done digging. I promise. Until we're done digging. Okay, construction digger area. Now, if this is a smart idea, I'm not sure. I don't know how far that's going to dig out anything yet. Hence why we're going to go and do it like this. Because then I can go and head on upstairs. At least I hope that's the dream. And have a look if there's anything that I am digging out on above ground already. It doesn't look like. It doesn't look like. It looks like to be fine. Okay. Good, because the last thing that we want is to dig ourselves. That's the problem. We do not want to dig ourselves stuck inside the area there. So what we're then gonna do, it is 5 p.m. That was the night guards coming on duty. There we go. Recruit to fill all the jobs, which is good. So all of those guys are now gonna come running away from not here because we're not at the main area. But all right, let's have a look though. How are we doing down here? Because this is where all of our iron comes from. And what was that? Was it tin? Lead ore. All right, so we've got enough lead. We've got enough copper now. Brass, we're doing okay. How are we looking iron-wise? Not bad either. Good. I like this. All right, so our efforts for balancing out the hemp fiber has paid off a little bit. I mean, we've dropped down in hemp a little. We have a few hemp fiber, and we have 108 darts, and it is 8 p.m. 108 at 8 p.m. Let's have a look how far we're going to get. Now, of course, we have all of these guys still here. Soon it is time for us to relieve those guys off duty, because I think that our main defense here is definitely going to be able to keep up. And thank you guys all so much for your inputs, for your feedbacks, for your ideas, because I don't always fully understand how the guards work, how their damage over time works, for example, here with the poison guards. And it made absolute sense. Oof, annihilated. Didn't have a chance. So I didn't really understand as to how that was going to work and how the targeting worked. So I'm kind of enjoying it like this. It's good to see. Let's see how we are going to pull it off for the remainder of the night, though. Now, since there is quite a few of them coming in, I'm going to be adding 2 extra poison guards right here at the start. And I think I'm going to do the same on the middle section as well, just to give them that little bit of an extra advantage, because I see that they're non-stop shooting. Actually want to take you, remove you, add you back in here. Look at that. See, you kept your job. I just moved you over a few steps. It's not too bad. All right, so those guys seem to be doing what they're doing. Those ones are all shooting and loading at something. Here, though, the poisonous guards, I don't see them do a lot. Yeah, they do. They're all 3 shooting. Yeah, they are. Which means also here, you're going to come out. There, you change your job. You, I cannot reach from here, but we'll quickly do that from this side then. Change jacket. Oi, no, too lazy to change jacket. Let someone else do that. I don't want to deal with it. Fair enough. Okay, that's the other guy coming on duty. That is good. Now, how are we looking here? Because I didn't see anybody pass by yet. Then I also think that the heavier zombies, or the heavier monsters, whatever we want to call them, are not coming in until quite a bit later. Now, I've got 29. I've got 29 colonists to spare at the moment. Let's grab ourselves 10 on either side. Although we do have this set waiting here as well. And we have all the crossbow guards on the other side waiting for them to deal with them once they get to here. So yeah, let's do that here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so I definitely had no idea what I was counting on, because I still have a few more. I still have 19 unemployed. I forgot about those ones. So I've got 5 here on this side. The others are actually added on the other side. I'm not sure as to why. Might need to fix that in a minute. So let me add an additional 5 on this side. There we go. And then I've got 2 already. Let's leave, well, no gap. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So then we've got 15 crossbow guards here. We've got all the guys up top there. And here is where we really need to start taking the damage over time in order to get this to work. Now, how can we do this effectively? Well, we've got this thing here that is coming on over our head. And I actually need to remove it because it is on the wrong level. And I need to be careful that I don't punch my guys while I do it, because this is going to be the correct level. What to do. We're going to do this properly, I said. So we're going to take you out, because now when this is done properly, we can utilize the dropper traps here. And we have quite a bit of ammo for that too. Just want to make sure that I line them up properly. So not there, but this is where we're going to get our first layer. And then we can extend the wall on that side already. Perfect. And then where does the stairs start? We have them all here, so we can fill this in nicely as well. Where we have the other gap, that is where we're going to start with the dropper traps. Now, it is important that we have this in the right spot, because otherwise it might not really help that much. So we've got the projectile traps. 2,500 damage every 10 seconds. Then we've got the gunpowder trap, but the gunpowder trap, even though it affects a radius of 3 on hit, can affect friendlies when triggered. So actually our guards are standing too close for that anyways. The caltrops are just going to slow them. Okay, so the caltrops we do want, but we do want them a little bit later on, once they've actually been hit. Projectile traps, we have a whole lot of them, but that is what's going to go onto the last line here. Anybody who makes it through there is not going to have a good time. So I'm going to start off with the dropper traps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start off with that. Then what else do we need here? We need ourselves a trap fixer now, which we have a few of as well, which is also a good thing. And then let's get you guys out of the way, get ourselves a crate. All right, so we put a le crate here. Yes, and then we can fill up the little bit of the ceiling here in order to make space for the trap fixer where he should be. There, because this is the actual level where the roof, the ceiling, whatever we want to call it, is supposed to be at. And I will have that fixed overnight as well. There we go. So take you out, and there you go in. Then you get one, and you get one. We'll take ourselves the chisel just to make sure that it is all nicely two-staired there and there, so we can easily get in and out. Perfect. Right, so we're here in another night. We've got a nice big march going in, and the march coming back is already significantly less. These guys are doing an absolute amazing job at thinning out the herd here. And the poison guards, here they're not doing too much anymore. So maybe it is just that the guys who they would target are not showing up here. Because we still have the ammo for it. We do. See, yeah, every once in a while he shoots, which is good, because that tells me that I've got about the right amount of poisonous guards around, at least for now. So here also, they are doing some shooting, which is good. That's the way we like it. And then these guys are all heavily on duty. That is good. Then the other side of the wall, this is where we've got the regular arrow guys. They're barely making it around the corner. And then, of course, on this side is the same. And there we've got the crossbow guards plus 2 rows of dropper traps. But so far only one filled because I did this one after the guy went off duty. But that's good. All right, so crossbow guards on the ready on this side. I am thinking to add at the end here the other traps. Now, I'm not sure as to how I want to do that, because I'm actually thinking that I might want to put one more lane here, but just for the traps to be shooting inwards. If they really make it through all of that, then they could target and tackle them there, or we have it as a Hail Mary, at least for now, to have it around here on the side, so they get attacked from both sides if needed, and even from the top, from the dropper traps. Now, I'm very hesitant when it comes to using the gunpowder trap, because the trap fixer needs to get to them. That means he needs to get onto their pathing, and I'm not a big fan of that. Now, in the meanwhile, though, I am going to be clearing out the other crossbow guards on that side. I'm not going to do it manually. I'm lazy. I'm just going to get one of the guys to do it. They will only do that tomorrow during the day, which means all I have to do is keep in mind to place back some of them before we hit the time that it is nighttime again. I mean, and otherwise we still should be fine. We've got the entire army up there if they do make it through. There we go. Those are the day guards coming on duty, and some of the other trap fixers and diggers, and everybody else is coming out right out of this hole and making their way to their job. Okay, so I'm back here at the tailors now. I think I'm also just going to switch over these guys to the other group where they can focus on the hemp fiber if we have enough. We should have the extra tailor stations as well. There we go. An additional 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll all put them onto the same group. So we have, if there is not enough linen, they will all focus on the linen. If there is, they will focus onto the hemp fiber. Now, need to hire a couple of extra people. There we go. All of the jobs are filled again. That's absolutely beautiful. Now, let's go head back to the marshes. And let's actually have a look. How is our digging project going on this side? All right, perfect timing. Look at that. His digger job is done, which is good. So then the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to go and not take that, but a little bit risky. But I need an empty gap here. And then we need to find out what is the edge of our kingdom. And it's further away than I thought it was going to be. All right, so here we go. Now we want to get ourselves a construction and we want to get a builder area. And I want that with marsh grass. Or, I mean, marsh dirt. All of it's the same because it will turn into marsh dirt the moment we make this a viable farmland, arable area. All right, until right there. But that is now going to give me the problem that I need to get my construction worker back outside in the danger zone. And let me have a look. Okay, so you can stand here. Yes, that's how we're going to do it. Then I'm going to go and set this up as closed. I mean, it's not pretty. Nobody said it was going to be pretty. There we go. So you can do that from right there. It's your little secret. And can you not stand like an idiot on top there? I mean, make yourself useful, do something. All right, so once that is all filled in, we can actually start working on getting the fencing around, the walling around. Then we can open up all of this, and then we should have more than enough. All right, so the good news is it takes a lot of time for them to make it, but they're finally making luxury garments. It takes 5 minutes, but it gives us 3. So there's both of them are working on the luxury garments, so that's going to give us 6. Once we've got the 6 luxury garments, these guys can use that because it only takes 1 luxury garment to finally turn it into a luxury chest. So it's a lot of work that needs to be done. These guys are complaining that they don't have hemp fiber. For what do you need hemp fiber? For glider launchers. We don't need that. Oh, for the caltrop traps. Yeah, but and for caltrops. Fair enough. A rope is made at the roper's bench from hemp or hemp fiber. I don't remember now. Let's have a quick look if we can find those guys. Linen, 3 and 1 hemp fiber. So that is where that's going to go. Okay, so less caltrops. All right, so this side is also now completely done. All of the crossbow guards that have been removed already. So we're going to go and get ourselves a construction in a builder area. We're going to continue with the stone bricks. And we will just put the entire roof on here from right here. Let's do it properly. All the way until the other side. Now, I know that the night guards are coming on duty. We've got 44 unemployed. But we have some time to add those guys back in. And can we reach it from here? Just not. But that's okay. There. And then now we can put them to work. 1, 2. Another 2. And sure, another 2. Why not? We've got the space. We've got the people. There. So we can get that in nice, bright and early. Remove you again. Now we need to have a look that we get the extra guards back on duty. Because otherwise, yeah. Plus, I mean, we're not utilizing any of our hand cannon guards yet. Also, I don't think that they're going to be making it this far yet. So we might utilize those ones at the end here. I think that is fair enough. Once they make it this far, that's my day guards duty team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do not like that. Space in between. So then we've got 10 of these guys. They are good for a decent amount of damage as well. All right, so that is 10 more crossbow guards on this side. And then let's have a look. How many do I still have? Oh, more than enough for the other side as well. All right, flip you around. All right, I'm not liking this one and not liking that one. I'll add one more on the end. But the first step after the stairs should be free. There we go. Okay, so I've got 3 people left unemployed. My dropper traps here are almost all filled. Why the last one's not? A lazy kid. You're not going to tell me he didn't have the time for that one. All right, I'll put him smack down in the middle. Maybe he can figure it out from that point. Okay, so all of those extra guards coming on duty, that is good. So if they're then making it all the way through here, they're going to get quite a bit of a lead in their face. How we're looking here. So far, so good. The poison dart, guys, 82 at midnight. Slowly but surely, we haven't had any place. The counters have got 45, so we're good there. Arrows, we are quite in balance, as with everything else as well. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. There, hemp fiber. Luxury chests we don't have yet. They still didn't finish the luxury garments. That is really what takes the majority of the time. Now, I do feel, though, that I might need to switch a little bit more, because this is one of the high damage guys. And he is basically consistently occupying everybody through here. Now, what I need to see is if that is coming in a group, do they then ignore him and do they go for the lower ones, or are they going to stick with a higher damage monster to focus their energy on? Because look at these guys. They're all just walking through like nothing happened. But they are the juggernaut. So they are the higher zombies, the higher HP value zombies. Okay, so they really do focus on the weaker ones first. Yeah. All right. Let me think on that. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I do read all the comments. I do try to keep up with all of them. It's been quite a challenging week so far, because I've had oral surgery. Came with it, hence why some of the videos in the schedules are a little bit off, but we'll get back to the usual very, very soon, I hope. Okay. So you guys are all set. I didn't see anybody making it through as of yet. Do I have any day hand cannon guards? Because I think we're actually going to start to need a few of those ones as well. No, we don't. Did I not ask for them yet? I thought I did. All right, so we're back at the tailors here. We have another few tailor shops. I'm going to be adding 4 more just in this case, and I'm all going to be adding them onto the same group to focus on the hemp fiber when there is enough linen. It actually looks like we're dropping below on linen, or did I not add that guy on the right level? No, he's not on the right one. No, see? Easy as that. I forgot one. It's easy to spot them though, because we're not utilizing that much linen, but our hemp is going in the right direction. Hemp fiber is going up. Hemp is dropping. We do really need to get the extra farmers on there. And then the other good news is, yes, look at that. We've got luxury chests coming in. These guys are making darts again. You're complaining that you're out of garments again, but you guys are making garments because we're finally getting that slowly stable. Which means we've got 5 luxury chests. Yippee-yay, finally, we can have ourselves some science unlocked. Now, I really want the blast furnace. I also want the steel lockbox. And I cannot do both. So I'm going to go get enough colony points. And I'm going to start off with a lathe. Because you need brass precision parts and steel parts. And you just make them faster, I think. 25 seconds. Okay, where you normally made at the anvil, right? 25 and 25 seconds each. Let's have a look at a bronze anvil. Oh, here. Doesn't show me. I need to visit it. Yeah, look at that. The steel parts, 195 seconds and 162 seconds for these guys. Now, there's only 20 and 20 in stock. So I'm really going to go get the points, get the lathe first. And let's first get a couple of lathes up and running. Let's make sure that we have what we need in order to continue progressing and building, because that's really going to be the biggest change there then. Well, yeah, luxury garments, they sell for 800 coin each. Well, I can imagine as to why. Well, we're going to be selling off some jewelry just to get up to that 10,000 points mark. There we go. Science, all the way to the top, please. Metal lathe. Boom, boom. You are made at the advanced job block crafter station. And I think I've got one of those guys right behind that wall there. I always seem to be taking the wrong corridor here. I'm still getting lost in my own castle. It's right here. There you go. Yes. Make. That is good. I want you to make 10 of them. Takes 117 seconds. 7 brass precision parts. That's why. The moment I have one of them, I need to get it down because it's going to make such a big difference. All right, so we're back here in the marshes, and the first part of expanding has been done. Let's get ourselves the hemp farmer. Now, I'm not sure, can I put it down? I can already, that is good. So let's get you on there. Nice 10 by 10er. And we'll leave the one block in between. It should be another 10 by 10, I was going to say, because I think I counted it out. This side as well, too large. No, I didn't count it out properly. Oh well, they'll just be snug and tight together for now then. Nope, I did count it out properly. I'm just an idiot. Alright, there we go. See? Everybody happy? As can be. Then we're going to be hiding the crates a little bit. One in here. And of course we'll put one in the middle as well, just because we can. We'll just want to give them more than enough crates to be as efficient as we can. Yeah, sure. Crates everywhere. Nah, just kidding. Let's take him out. Now, this guy's not done yet. He will be still filling in more, because I do want to have more hemp farms than what we have at the moment. But I just needed to start getting the production up, because our hemp is really dropping fast. We're down to half to what we had. Now, the linen guys will start to slowly switch, but look at that. We've got 8 luxury chests already. How are we looking? Did we get our lathe already? We might have. We have got 2 already. All right, time to head back. Time to get some people to work on a lathe. All right, so this is where we've got all of our bronze anvils, and there is a number of these guys currently working on the parts, and ideally I don't want them to work on the parts, because these guys can do this 6 times faster, I think. So I want you to push it up to 200 and 200. Metal gears takes you 15 seconds to make. All right, yeah, you know what? Both of you guys go on there. As soon as I've got an additional lathe, I will be adding an additional one. Slowly but surely, we're going to be replacing all of these. Well, not all of these, but you guys can stop making these already. I will have just the lathe working on those ones, just because it's faster. It's wasting your time, your energy, and it's all about efficiency, right? Alright, so we've got ourselves a 3rd lathe. I kind of want to wait for him to finish, but it's taking so long. I mean, look at it. They're both working on the same part. You can just see the bar moving on the lathe compared to the anvil. So, yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to just take you out there and place you in just like that. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, you can go and pick up your tools now, because then this is going to work really, really nicely. That should fill up the rest of them. Then when we have all of that, how are we looking here? Blast furnace. So all we're lacking now is the colony points. We have enough luxury chests because we finally got that part sorted. With the extra hemp farmers, I don't think we have enough yet, but we're making good progress. So we'll probably add another 4 or so over in the marshes eventually. Okay, so let's dig in here. Let's sell off a couple of scrolls. That is fine, although, yeah, there we go. Up to 10,000 points again. Easy as that. Lockbox, blast furnace. Lockbox, blast furnace. You are made with brass precision parts and steel parts. That's what we're waiting for. You also need brass precision parts. Tabulating machine. Brass precision parts. So it really comes down to the brass precision parts, the steel parts. We need to get ourselves more lathes up and running. I do it again. I'm going to... That's it. There. Maybe this time I'll remember. Doubt it, though. Okay, let's go back in here. Let's have a look how you guys are doing. And what levels do we set it at? 200 and 300. Let's put that to 500 and 750. And you guys are using the machine tools. And machine tools are made in a copper anvil. And you need mineral oil, which is made at the alchemist bench. That's why they're so busy with that. But this kind of now slowly starts to make sense. So that is okay-ish. How are we looking parts-wise, though? What do we have physically in store? 108 poison darts. That is good. Not what I was looking for. Parts. There. 22 steel parts. 8 brass precision parts, which means there is another lathe well on the way. Okay, guys, but with that, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you all for your feedback, for your comments, and for your patience. I am enjoying a lot Sons of the Forest as well, but that also takes time to play, time to edit in order to make something decent out of it for you guys to actually make it watchable. And I try to really not put out any content that I would not be watching myself either. If you got ideas, if you have suggestions, do let me know down below in the comments. You can always drop me a line. I do read all of them. In the next episode, what are we going to do? We're going to go and hopefully get the rest of that sorted so we can get ourselves the blast furnace. And I do want to steal logbox because it's just going to increase my point capacity. You are made where? Engineer's bench. But you take brass precision parts. No, I'm going to wait with that until we are done. I'm going to wait until we have enough brass precision parts, till we have enough lathes in order to get all of that stable, and then we will start unlocking the next one. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on in the next episode. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next one.